Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is the Man United Agenda. I am Rio Saves Football, and this is the Rio Review. Something new. Obviously, I've not been on the channel for too long, and I'm trying to kind of get my feet under the table. So I thought, why not talk a little bit of tactics, statistical analysis, this, that, and the other, the things I love to do. And obviously, we've got midweek football, so you know, let's get the videos thick and fast. The live streams will still be there. Don't worry. Do not worry. But I thought, you know what? I'm on my own. No Yaba, no Mr. B, no Column, no Rebel. And I thought, let's just have a topical debate about all things Manchester United. And, the common theme has been attack, attack, attack. We've got Shesko. We've been talking about him. And Bumo, October, Player of the Month. Let's not forget that. Cunha, obviously, he's expected to play against not Crystal Palace, forgive me. That's who we just beat. That's on the mind. West Ham. So he's back and available. But I thought, why not talk about our defense? Arsenal, they're setting the precedent right now. They are the best defense in the Premier League, arguably in Europe. And I thought, you know what? We've got a nice defense. So I was thinking, when you look and do a little deep dive into the statistics, it doesn't look like that. So obviously, you know me. Let's add to the stage some statistics. XG. So not many people like to talk about XG. I don't mind it. It's a good way to kind of set a balance in regards to how good a team is performing, where can they improve, etc., etc., etc. So with us at this moment in time, if you will, we have an XG of 18.8, and we've conceded 20 goals. That's not good. So that means technically we should have, based on the opposing chances that we've kind of conceded, we should have only let in 18.8 goals. So let's round it up and say 19. So we're outperforming the XG, which is not good when it comes to goals conceded. The likes of Burnley, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Leeds, Everton, and Wolves, even Wolves have less XG conceded than us. Obviously, they've conceded a hell of a lot more than goals than us, but it's still not good. It's still not good. And let's pull it into perspective. We've conceded 20 goals. The top of the league, the leaders, they have conceded 7 goals, Arsenal. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But again, when we give the eye test, it doesn't seem like our defense have been too bad, but we do concede a lot of chances. And I think it's a thing that we need to improve. Amram, he does have this 3 back with a left wing back and a right wing back. I think it is something that we need to improve going forward. And so obviously what I'd like to do is just shed some light on our actual team, if you will, the defensive line that we have. I've not included the wing backs in this. So obviously we've got Maz. He does play right wing back, but he has been playing a centre back role for us when he can. As well, we've got Yoro. Obviously, he didn't have the best of times against Crystal Palace and got substituted off early. We've got Delightful, has had an incredible season, and I hope that continues. Maguire obviously had his injury issues, his injury setbacks, but hopefully, when he comes back, he can help solidify the defense once again. Yaba loves Maguire, and I understand why. And then obviously we've got Aiden Heaven. Where is Heaven? Prayer for Heaven. Where is he? He needs more game time. He's part of the contingent. He's part of the back line. And he was promising last season, so I'd like to see more of him. And then obviously Luke Shaw, very controversial figure amongst the Man United faithful. Obviously, that Molly May TikTok video from a year ago, almost a year, New Year's Day TikTok video. But he's been fit. He has been fit, and he's been one of our best defenders. So fair play to him to getting himself back into the thick of things, being able to play games back to back. So it's an interesting one with Luke Shaw, because we've had the return of a certain butcher, if you will, Lisandro Martinez. He made his triumphant return against Crystal Palace, and conveniently, I didn't really know this. It's been 301 days to the day against Crystal Palace, where he had that, that traumatic injury. I remember seeing it and he got stretchered off. It was horrible, and I thought, oh my God, not again. And obviously, he's back with us now. So it's an interesting one to kind of dive into because for me, he is one of our, if not our best defender. His profile in regards to how Amrin wants to play would be perfect. It would be ideal. And he would sit on that left side of the back three, which is where Luke Shaw currently resides. So it'd be interesting, people. If you can get your thoughts into the comments, let me know in regards to our back three. Who would you pick as your back three? Obviously, I'm not going to sit on the fence, and I'll give you my back three. It would be Delit, Mr. Delightful in the middle, Yarrow, young, hungry. Hopefully, he comes back stronger after that Crystal Palace game. I'm pretty sure he will. And then, do I keep Luke Shaw? Do I keep Luke Shaw? He's been good, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with the Butcher. The Butcher has to make his triumphant return, and that's why he was the blurred figure on the other graphic, if you will. And I've gone with the Sith Lord redness of Luke Shaw. He needs to come out, and then we've gone with the nice green of Leacher. He comes back in, but obviously when we've got all of these back in play and we can toss and turn. Obviously, games will be coming thick and fast. It's not one of those ones where you do want to be changing your defense a lot, but to have the bodies there and the ability to potentially play Luke Shaw left wing back, if you don't want to take him out the side fully, maybe he gets some game time on that left wing side, left wing back spot. Dorgu hasn't been incredible. Delo's being makeshift into that position. He hasn't looked the best when he's playing there. Let's be honest. So it would be very interesting. So yeah, for me, Leacher, Yarrow, Delit. People, you let me know. In terms of Manchester United, the defense, I think we're okay for now. We are okay, but we do need to improve. Um, Obviously, chances are conceded, and that's based on a solid midfield as well. So hopefully, we can tweak that in the January window, solidify that, get some better contingency going forward, and then hopefully everything will be perfect for Ruben Amorim. Hopefully, we can have a charge for that European position, because it's all there to fight for. It's all up for grabs. Premier League teams are dropping points, and it's down to us to take advantage of that. And hopefully, with more players coming back from injury, back to full fitness, hopefully we can consistently get wins, and then that chap with the long hair can hopefully cut his hair, and that'll be the end of it. But people, thank you as always. Man United Agenda. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like if you have not, and subscribe. And as always, my door. Take it easy.